On the outside, you are the reliable one, the high achiever who always has it together. But on the inside, your mind won't stop racing, you're tired but wired, and you're wondering when someone will notice that you're barely holding it together. This is high functioning anxiety. Let's talk about what's really going on beneath the surface. Hey, I'm Nicolas Baldukas, executive health coach and business psychologist. And for over 10 years, I've been helping high achieving men to optimize their health and performance. And I work with CEOs and professionals who seem to have it all together. But behind that success, they're constantly overthinking, they struggle to relax, and they always feel like they need to do more. And today we're diving into high functioning anxiety, what it really looks like, how it's holding you back, and how you can break free from it. Most men with high functioning anxiety, they don't even realize that they have it. They don't see themselves as anxious, just really driven and disciplined, but they're operating in a constant state of tension. These aren't really people who are visibly struggling. On the outside, they look really successful and in control. But on the inside, it is a much different story. They're overanalyzing decisions, they struggle to relax, and they often feel guilty whenever they're not productive. And that's what makes this so dangerous. It fuels your success, but at what cost? It drains your energy and your confidence, and your mind never really disconnects, and you're constantly afraid of falling short. And I'll show you 3 major signs that most people miss. And if you recognize these, it's time to make a change. 3 main signs of high functioning anxiety. Sign number 1, the overthinking trap. One of the biggest signs, you can't really turn your brain off. You're always analyzing, second guessing, and you're running through every possible scenario in your head. A business decision, a conversation, even that email you just sent. This isn't just careful planning. It's a constant need to anticipate every outcome, to avoid mistakes and to prevent anything from going wrong. And here is the real problem. It just never stops. You lie awake replaying conversations, wondering if you said something wrong. You mentally rehearse meetings, preparing for questions that probably no one will ever ask. And even when things do go well, your mind is just scanning for the next problem. This is completely exhausting. But because you've operated this way for years, it just feels normal to you. And this mental hypervigilance is not making you more effective. It's burning out your most valuable asset, your mind. Sign number 2, success driven by fear. Most people assume high achievers are always motivated by passion or by ambition. But with high functioning anxiety, your success is not driven by excitement. It's really driven by fear. Fear of failure, fear of losing control, and fear of not being good enough. You're probably just successful on paper, but instead of feeling fulfilled, you just feel temporary relief that you didn't mess up, and that relief never lasts. Because the second you hit a goal, your mind races to the next thing. You just can't stop. You don't know how to celebrate wins because they rarely feel deserved. And deep down, you don't trust that you can slow down without everything falling apart. And this is not ambition. It is anxiety masquerading as drive. You're not working towards something, you're actually running away from something. Sign number 3, the mask of control. On the outside, you look calm, you look collected, and like you're on top of everything. But on the inside, there's constant pressure. You struggle to relax because your brain is always running. You say yes to everything because you don't want to let anyone down. And you feel really uncomfortable when things are out of your control. So you try to micromanage everything. The world sees you as really confident, but you know the truth. That confidence is not really real. It's just over-preparedness and never allowing yourself to fail. You've become an expert at looking like you have it all together. Perfect planning and backup plans for your backup plans. But maintaining this facade takes enormous energy. And what's the real cost? You never get to be authentically you. So if you recognize any of these signs, how do you break out of it? Most men try to fix high-functioning anxiety by pushing harder. They tell themselves, I just need more discipline. Or once I reach that next goal, then I can relax. But that is the trap. High-functioning anxiety convinces you the solution is always to do more, to control more. It's not. And you really can't solve this problem by using the same mindset that created it. Instead, there are 3 critical shifts you need to make. Step 1, recognize the pattern. If you can see it, you don't have to be it. Start by paying attention to when your anxiety drives your behavior. Are you saying yes out of obligation and not real desire? Working hard from excitement or fear of slowing down? Notice when your mind starts racing, when your chest tightens, or when that familiar pressure builds. These are your anxiety cues. They are your warning signs. And the more you catch yourself in that moment, the more power you have to change it. Try this. Set a reminder to ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to or because I'm anxious? Just that awareness alone breaks the automatic pattern that's been running your life. Step 2, break the loop. High-functioning anxiety thrives on speed and avoidance. You don't have to question it, you just keep going. And to break that cycle, do the opposite of what anxiety wants. Slow down before deciding. Pause before responding. And ask, am I doing this because I want to or because I feel I have to? When you feel that urge to immediately fix or control, deliberately pause. Take 5 deep breaths. Step away from your computer. Step away from your phone. Create space between the trigger and your response. And this is not about being less productive. It's about being really intentional and not reactive. Disrupting the autopilot response is how you regain actual control and not just the illusion of it. Step 3. Learn to trust yourself. At its core, high-functioning anxiety isn't about productivity. It's about fear. Fear that you're not doing enough. Fear that you are not enough. Fear that if you loosen your grip, everything will fall apart. But real confidence is not built through over-preparedness. It's built through knowing that whatever happens, you will handle it. So start small. Let yourself be slightly unprepared for something low stakes. And notice that the world will not end. Practice saying no to things that are not essential. Allow yourself to be imperfect where it doesn't matter as much. And each time you survive these small risks, you build genuine self-trust. And this builds true resilience, proving to yourself you can navigate challenges without perfect preparation. So I'm really curious, which of these patterns do hit home for you? Drop a comment below. What is the most challenging part of high-functioning anxiety in your daily life? Is it the overthinking, the fear driving your success, or that mask of control you wear for everyone else? And if this resonated with you, hit subscribe and turn on your notifications. I'll be diving deeper into high-performance psychology and other health obstacles and bad habits that hold high achievers back. And thanks for watching. Remember, recognizing the pattern is already the first step to breaking free. And see you in the next one.